What's going on, y'all? Hope all is well. Another episode of Convos with your CFP Mario Payne in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida. And what's beautiful today, my profiteers? The stock market. Yes, the stock market had one of its best days this year so far. And my baby, TMF, woof, telling y'all, as interest rates go down, y'all gonna make y'all some moolah for my clients, for these YouTube streets. Do your research. But let's go over why the market went up today, and as investors, how we can take advantage of it. Before we get started, like always, like, subscribe, share to our channel. We continue to grow. We're here to help you guys, and hopefully doing a good job of it. But let's go to the video. Welcome to Breaking news. Yes, my profiteers. Inflation year over year was anticipated to be at 3.3%. Meaning it went up from last year to this year, 3.3%. No. It's at 3.2, meaning that inflation is lower than what people expected. So the things that the Fed is doing, raising rates, right, it is working. And so that gets the appearance that the Federal Reserve might stop raising rates, or maybe next year even lower interest rates will be huge for the stock market and huge for that stock or ETF I talk about, TLT and TMF.
We're taking a look at some of the immediate reaction in the U.S. major averages and futures here as we're taking a look at some of the specifics within this report, the month-over-month figure.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good report, right? So you get inflation coming in a little.
Yeah, it's a good report. Man, the caption that said it's a good report. Closed caption, turn off. Good
softer
report.
Than expected. There had been some concerns that because of seasonality and because of some changes to the way they calculate healthcare, that you might get a little bit of a pop this month. So it's a good thing that that didn't happen. As far as the Fed is concerned, though, we have 7 Fed speakers today. So
and they be talking. Federal Reserve, they all want to get those appointed positions or keep those appointed positions, so they gonna talk. Sometimes positive, sometimes negative.
There'll be a lot of Fed speak. I think they will also be emphasizing that the Fed will raise rates if needed, right? They kind of have to until inflation is actually down. So great numbers, I think, but I think the Fed speakers will still have a bit of a bias towards making sure that everybody understands that rate hikes are still an option, even though that may no longer be the base case.
Case in point, they're going to say that inflation might not be turned around, and it might not be. And they're going to say they can't raise rates. But you can't dispute the data. And the data is saying we may have hit that top of the hill. It's time to go down inflation. But let's look at the charts. And so here we go, my profiteers. This is why I'm saying want to be diversified, but why I think TMF and also TLT, if you're more conservative, is definitely something that you want to look into. So let's look back in 2022. And TMF, where was it at? Well, let's see here, Mr. CFP. Where were we at? So literally, it was at $22 a share. It's down by 75%. So it was all the way up to $58 a share back 2021. No, 2020 actually, right? So for the last 3.5 years, it's been going down because inflation's been going up. When inflation goes up, long-term treasuries go down. This is a more aggressive way. Be diversified, but definitely when things go down, you're going to lose more money being aggressive. When things go up, you can maybe get those rewards. So being down by 75%, when it gets back to where it was, not back to where it was in 2020, but back to where it was in 2022, that's an over 300% return. Now, who knows when that's going to happen? It might be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. 60% a year for 10 years, not that bad. Whenever it goes back up, though, we're buying this at a very, very low price. How low? How low can you go? Well, as we see here, its low was actually $3.83. $3.83 October 23rd. Now, my profiteers, it's now at $4.51. When it opened today, it closed at $4.91, almost $5. So from $3.50 to $5, that right there, my profiteers, is a pretty cool gain of almost 30%. Wow. So, yes, it's probably going to go down, not back to $3.50, but over a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, this will eventually, in my humble opinion, go back up to where it was January 2022. So who does not want to make a 300% return? Because again, we buy low. And as we buy low, my profiteers, green, it has hit the point, my profiteers, where it's on a buy signal. A buy signal means it's a higher probability that it will go up and not down. It's trending up. Now, nobody knows but God the future, but who knows? And once it crosses over this EMA line, this moving average, which is probably around $5.80, then it's above its moving average and it has a high probability of going up. In the words of Kramer, buy, buy, buy. Not telling you to, my profiteers. That's what we want to look at when we want to invest on. Well, there we go, my profiteers. Hopefully that's good information. Yes, inflation. We hope it's going down. Hopefully it's hit its peak. And for my investors out there, TMF, I think I'm Big Meech, not BMF, TMF. We think that might be an investment that you can profit from. Now, it's not short-term, a long-term investment, and it is aggressive, so you want to check your risk tolerance. But comment below, we in TMF, is inflation going away or not? Let's make some paper profits together, y'all. Peace.
And you just wanna get paid, tired of making the money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late, yeah. Pay for profits to help you seek change, and you just wanna get paid, yeah. Tired of making no money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late, pay for profits to help you seek change, yeah. Cut the show and just listen. You wanna feel empowered by making money decisions. Residual by the hours can get you a better living. Bitch at the check, you knowing it could be different.